Is this going to have audio, or is it just...
We'll have audio from the camera.
Gonna have
Yeah.
audio.
Oh! You fucking got it. I don't know who they are, but you got them.
So, hello everybody. We're going to be doing some stat rolling. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an auspicious occasion. These are the stats we will roll for the MaudeWorld campaign proper. And we're going to be doing this in a very interesting way. So...
Okay, Sarah can't throw, we are not starting juggling.
So, how it's going to work is everyone is going to roll in a standard manner, i.e. 4d6, drop the lowest die, 6 times, leaving them with 6 total numbers. They're going to look at these numbers, and so long as they add up to 66 or more, they will keep them. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do something else, and that is where the interesting part of my genius stat rolling plan, because I did come up with it.
You are just the worst.
Will work.
Look,
So-
child. Put them down. Stop playing with the dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, roll your dice.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, did you get an 18?
Yes, I did.
6.
18!
Oh,
The 18 club.
Really?
Ooh. No, that's good.
No. That's good. That's the third 16 that I've rolled.
That's the third 16 you've rolled.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Good.
Oh, yeah, you got another 18!
What? No, I didn't.
Fuck you, Richter.
Well,
Jammy
And
beat.
you got another
4 16s, a 9 and an 8.
Fucking hell.
The 6 numbers should total 66 or more. So.
Come on, then.
45,
I've
54,
got 3 16s, 2
63.
14s, and 12.
Reroll your stats, sir. All of them.
Fuck you. Why me?
So what's doing at 18?
Okay.
We're all pretty good.
Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is my cunning plan. Everyone now has their stats. In fact, actually, can we, for prosperity, because maybe I'll put in some magical editing. Sarah, can you read out your numbers, please?
14.
Yep.
14.
You can read all
68.
8. 18. 15. 12.
12.
And the bonus ball.
Connor.
2 fat
16.
babies.
16. 16.
You're such
16. 9. 8.
9 and 8.
What?
Sarah.
That's so weird.
16,
That's weird.
14, 16, 14, 16, 12.
Jeez, Alex.
17, 16, 13, 13, 13, 14.
Wow. And Andy.
18, 12, 11, 18, 13, 10.
Wow, the lowest numbers you guys rolled was an 8.
And it's me.
Okay, so now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the cunning plan, because in a long campaign like this, stats can really fuck you over. You could roll, I mean, there is the, if everyone rolls completely terribly, you can all just re-roll everything. And sometimes, some people will just roll really well and, get very good for the rest of the campaign, like people who roll 2 18s or 4 16s.
What? No, it didn't. You
But-
crazy.
And herein lies the rub. We now start trading statistics between us. So if one person rolls incredibly well, and another person rolls less well, then they can trade 16s. Here, take one of my 18s, I'll have one of your 7s, or whatever.
Said no one ever.
Said
No,
because it makes it interesting, because low stats, in my opinion, are just as interesting as high stats, but only when one has a mixture of the two.
I'd like a minus, so I'm happy to give away my 12, 11 or 10,
What's
or
a
an 8
minus?
or 9.
An 8 or 9.
Yeah,
There's only
because I
one.
want negative wisdom.
I want
We've only got like 2 8s.
There's two-
You have an 8,
have
you've only got one negative.
yeah.
do you?
There's
So I'll trade with you.
there's 3 negatives, there's 2 8s and a 9.
Yeah. So I want one of them, if possible.
Yeah, I'm happy with more than, than one, but yeah, I'll give it away.
Give away.
Yeah, a bit 8 or the 9, really. Whichever you prefer.
I'll take the 8.
16s, jammy bastards.
It's like, honestly, I'm happy to re-roll.
8, and I'll give you the 11.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so one of the 8s goes, so the 8s goes to Andy, and the 11
Otherwise, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I like being really good at very specific things and then very average and negative. Because I'm good at what I'm good at, and then everything else is pretty shit.
I'm happy to like rip my stats to pieces, to be honest, because I really don't like playing someone who's like it just doesn't really fit, you know.
Whereas mine's quite good because I'm really strong at just the two things that I need to be strong at. Everything else is negative or average.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy with mine.
I mean, if anyone needs +3s, I've got, you know, I've got a few.
I've got 4.
Mine was really
Plus
good.
three crew.
I'm
I mean,
happy with
Alex,
that.
Alex
An
has
18. No,
Alex has 3 13s.
Yeah.
I will say. So
Come on, one.
Yeah, do
Do you want to trade a
swap?
16 out?
Oh yeah, I'll happily swap a 16 for a 13.
I mean that's a,
Yeah.
then Alex would have a 17 and 2 16s.
That'd be nice.
But it
Wow.
evens you both out a little better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, so Connor sends 116 to Alex, and Alex returns one of his 13s.
I have to give another one if someone's got once a 13 or a 14, and then those are my literally lowest scores. So
Do you want, I'm
if
happy
you
to
dump
trade.
like a
Yeah,
trainer or something.
that's the thing. If I give you my 10 and I take a 13, then just so you've got something that's a vaguely average stat, because I've got my negative. So as long as I have my negative wisdom, I'm happy. So okay.
So you've got
Yeah,
one
true.
negative.
Yeah, because I need it for my character. He has to be low wisdom. That's the whole point.
So the 10 goes to Alex, and the
I
13.
mean, your stats kind of
That's
already
Yes.
suit you, don't they? Because you've got 2 18s,
Yeah, which is
12, and
perfect.
11, and 13, and 10.
I've
Do you
got.
want another mid-range one? Like, I'll happily give you a 16 or a 14.
I mean, I
I should point out these are 18s before racial bonuses.
Yes, exactly.
He could be a level 2 halfling with 20 dex.
I'm going to be a level 2 halfling with 20 dex. That's how I wanted it to be. because-
Andy Murray, ladies and gentlemen.
I kind of want to see how that pans out, because whenever you play ridiculous dex characters, you bend the laws of the universe around your mini-max scheme.
This is the man who can get 23 AC without wearing armour.
Look, it's just how things are, right? so I've now got, by my reckoning, I've got 2 18s, an 8, 2 13s, and a 12. So the only one, I mean, I'm thinking 12 in strength. I could take, if someone wants to dump a 16, I'm happy to give them a 12 or a 13 for it, because I'm happy giving myself more charisma because I am kind of the charming rogue. But I don't really want to go too much higher in strength or anything
Would you
like
be
that.
okay with trading one of your, because you're the only person with any 18s, would you be okay trading one of those so you could be ridiculous in dex and then just really good at charisma?
It's not charisma, it's going into it'll be intelligence, but yeah,
Intelligence.
I can do.
I shouldn't have let you re-roll.
like 60s, I don't think nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
With
but everyone
everyone
else,
else's.
they're 4, like, how many
Highest was
16s?
13.
Like, 3 18s, 7 16s. Like,
You sound like you don't want us to do well.
Alex, that
You're supposed to be on our side.
am I, Alex? Am I?
I'm happy to take some lower ones if someone wants to shift at the moment. I'm
We've only got 3 negatives.
Who's got the lower one?
no one's got any. Cool. I mean, I'm pretty flat across the
Pretty
board, so I
happy.
would be happy to leave mine as it is.
I'm
unless
pretty happy.
anyone-
Same.
Everyone has to.
Let's do it then.
Okay, is everyone happy with their stats? Connor?
Connor might want to.
I might just make myself a little bit shitter, just because
Yeah.
what I'm looking at, like, it just doesn't marry with my
But
character.
that's why I had to have a negative wisdom.
Oh no, like I have my one negative. What I wanted.
Less good. Other stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not particularly meant to be a very charismatic person, and the way I'm looking at it, my charisma is going to be minimum 10.
Should have 2 negatives.
Yeah, I would prefer it, but
Take that down to an 8 or a 9?
yeah, I might
Well,
not
okay,
drop
yeah.
all the way down. I might just drop my charisma to like an 11 with my racial +1, so 12.
Yeah. That's that. Back.
So you're, what are you doing, sorry, just to confirm? You're,
So my charisma is going from a natural 16 to a natural 11, and then I have my racial +1.
so you're dropping 5 points. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let it be noted that Connor Allen is deliberately taking a negative stat bonus despite having rolled well. Who knows what effects this may have down the line?
My roll's 5.
Yeah.
Can I take a 5, please?
I believe that the 4 of you already banked your points.
Let's try that.
So, to give our final stats, Sarah Lynham remains unchanged at 14, 14, 8, 18, 15, 12 before racial bonuses. Connor goes 13, 16, 16, 11, 9, and 11. Sarah also goes unchanged at 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, 12. Alex goes at 17, 16, 16, 13, 10, 14. And Andy goes 18, 12, 8, 18, 13, 13. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the stats.
Sweet.
Put in some magical editing.